Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers, and the high-flying, fun-loving Regal Bird bring you now Ozark Jubilee.
Again, friends, a big Saturday night hello to you from the crossroads of country music in Springfield, Missouri. Because it's time for the Ozark Jubilee. And now here's the star of our show, America's favorite country gentleman, Mr. Red Foley.
Here we go again. I want you to know it's wonderful to be back in the harness after being gone for one Saturday. It's always fun to go out and do a little hobnobbing around the country with the nice folks that we always meet on our personal appearances. But, of course, it's always good to get back home again. Tonight we'd like to open up shop with the help of Bill Wimberly and all of his country rhythm boys back here to an old-timer, a young lady by the name of Sioux City Sue. Bill? Drove a herd of cattle down from old Nebraska way. That's how I come to be in the state of Iowa. I met a girl in Iowa, her eyes were big and blue. I asked her what her name was. She said Sioux City Sue. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. Your hair is red, your eyes are blue. I'd swap my horse and my dog for you. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. There ain't no gal as true as my sweet Sioux City Sue. I think we had somebody from Sioux City, didn't we, back there? I asked her if she had a beau. She said yes, quite a few. Still I started courting my sweet Sioux City Sue. The first time that I stole a kiss, I caught her stealing too. I asked her, did she love me? She said, indeed I do. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. Your hair is red, your eyes are blue. I'd swap my horse and my dog for you. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. There ain't no gal as true as my sweet Sioux City Sue. First time that I stole a kiss, I caught her stealing too. I asked her, did she love me? She said, indeed I do. I don't know what the next words are. I wish I was a songwriter right now. Ain't no one as sweet as my sweet Sioux City Sue. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. Your hair is red, your eyes are blue. I'd swap my horse and my dog for you. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. There ain't no gal as sweet as my sweet Sioux City Sue. Thank you very much, folks. Oh, my, thanks for your sympathy. Bless your sweet heart. A young lady who made a great big hit with all of the audiences we played to during our one-nighters up in Illinois and Indiana and Michigan and also Ohio. A little lady by the name of Miss Wanda Jackson. And one of her best songs on the show that the folks liked real well, incidentally, one of her very latest records, it's The Same Old World, Miss Wanda Jackson.
Said you were leaving, you just couldn't stay. Got a feeling you wanna be free. But after you're through with your honky-tonk way, you'll be happy with no one to tear down the love we had known. For I hold no grudges, true love always wins. All forgiven, my darling, come home. Come back to me, darling, sweetheart, don't you know? It's the same world wherever you go. And you're gonna need me when you're feeling low. It's the same world wherever you go.
Friends, ABC Television is sending your way the Springfield, Missouri show starring Red Foley and Company that's known as Ozark Jubilee.
I am happy to say that I, Jim Nars, have walked away with first prize at the Regal Corners County Fair semi-annual cooking, bacon, and yodeling contest. Yes, sir. And those judges were just plain overjoyed with my recipe for Regal Pale upside-down pie. And it's so easy to make. All you do is first uncap a bright blue-filled bottle of Regal Pale. Then you get a specially constructed pie pan like this. And then now watch closely. Then you take the Regal bottle and place it in an upside-down position over the pie pan. And before you know it, you've got yourself a happy helping of light-hearted fun and flavor. Now for the finishing touch, don't put it in the oven. Just add it to your thirsty throat. Like I was telling one of the judges, Cousin Bud, I said, for fun and flavor in the kitchen, you just can't beat light and mellow Regal Pale. One of America's two great beers.
Well, here is Porter Wagoner and his trio, and they're using their time on our show tonight to tell a little story and song, the story of an old fiddling man, and this is really one of them authentic kind. An old man named Uncle Pen. Buster, let me hear you, buddy.
Come from far away, they dance all night till the break of day. When the caller hollered, do-si-do, he knew Uncle Pen was ready to go. Late evening about sundown, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Pen played the fiddle on a howled ring. You could hear it talk, you could hear it sing. Late evening about sundown, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Pen played the fiddle on a hybrid ring. You could hear it talk, you could hear it sing. Come on, Uncle Pen, fiddle, please. I'll never forget that mournful day when Uncle Pen was called away. They hung up his fiddle, they hung up his bow, they knew it was time for him to go. Late in the evening about sundown, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Pen played the fiddle on a hybrid ring. You could hear it talk, you could hear it sing.
Great stuff there, boys. That old boy who played the part of Uncle Pen is the Ozark's #1 square dance fiddler, Buster Fellers. And we're going to put him back to work sawing on that old fiddle in just a couple of shakes here. But meantime, I want to tell you that the one party who kept us all entertained on our trip up through the north country there was the Ozark Jubilee's ambassador of goodwill. If you will, say hello to Pete Stamper.
I don't know if y'all can tell it tonight by looking, but I've really been put over the road in the last 2 weeks. I don't see why they raise so much fuss about Columbus discovering America. Because if it's as big as it must be, I don't possibly see how he could have missed it. We've been 3,000 miles the last 2 weeks, and we started up in St. Louis. Of course, I'd been there before, but it's a big town. You always learn something. The first time I was there, I seen something that I'd never seen before. It was the burlesque show is what it was. This time I seen two things that I'll never forget. One was this great big theater, old-time theater that we was in, and the other one was the same burlesque show I seen the other time. Of course, we travel a little bit different this time we ever had before. Mr. Ed, he hired a bus for us to travel in. Of course, we didn't have to drive it, none of us. He rented a real bus driver to go along and drive the thing. And the only trouble there was with it, there was just 19 seats, and there was 20 of us to go. And there was one old boy, I bet he traveled 1,000 miles up and down that aisle trying to get somebody to get up and give him a seat. I don't know if he went 1,000 miles, but I wore out a good pair of shoes while I was at it. Of course, it was a real good trip. The Foggy River boys, they took one of these portable television sets with them, and that passed the hours away. But the only trouble was we was traveling too fast for it. We was going right out of one channel into another one. And there was one time there, I know Tennessee Ernie had just got through singing 16 Tons, and Liberace took the encore for him at the end. Of course, we had a real good bus driver on it. He was, when everybody went to sleep and keeping things getting too dull, he called me up front and told me I could stand up there and turn on the windshield wipers when it started raining. And I'd give a $1 bill if it rained sometime on the trip. But all the fun that I had, I'd give anything if my pap had been along, because as much as he likes buses, I'll never forget the first bus trip that he ever took in his life. It was when they first put the bus on the run from Dawson Springs out to our house. And he got on it, and he told the bus driver, he said, when you get out to Shorty Hewitt's East Meadow, let me off. And, of course, the bus driver didn't know Shorty Hewitt's East Meadow from Rob Penley's hog pen. And he told Pap, he said, see that string that runs along the edge there? He said, when you want the bus to stop, just pull that. And Pap reached up and got it and held it all the way the 4 miles out home just so he'd be ready. And when he got out there and he seen where he wanted, he pulled a string, and about the time he pulled that string, a pig run across the road. And in order for the bus driver to miss it, he had to hit the ditch on the left-hand side, and then he come back up in the road and hit it on the right-hand side and stopped, side-goggling of the road. And Pap, he got off of the bus, white as a sheet and shaking all over, and he told the bus driver, he said, now, I don't want you to think that I'm the kind of a feller that would meddle, but he said, the sooner you learn where folks want off out here, it's better it's going to be on everybody. Because he said, nobody out here has had any more experience at pulling that string than I have, and I just darn near turned this thing over. I gotta go, Mr. Ed. I'll see you, sir.
Oh, boy. Well, right now, I'll make good on my promise to put that fiddling man to work again. Because here come Mr. L.D. Keller and the Jubilee Promenaders. Come on, you young ones, right there. Little music there, boys.
Tail on that line, little say hi.
Take that pretty girl right on home. You say you're just fine. And I'm gonna listen to that man right there, honey, right there,
Say, friends, I'd like to tell you something about this bunch sitting up here, too. They're going to do a little bit of traveling. Pete was just talking about it. Next Friday night, all of you folks over in the vicinity of Douglas, Kansas, you'll be on the lookout for Bill Wimberly and his whole band, because they're going to be over there in your town for a great big March of Dimes event, too. Make them bring some dimes along, too, while you're at it. Oh, incidentally, Grady Martin and his Winging Strings are already over Kansas way tonight. They're at the big Boeing aircraft plant there in Wichita. Now then, friends, extra important is the word, I think, for this next item of business.
My second cousin Omar, who runs the clock shop here, is all the time coming up with sayings like, times change, time flies, and here today, gone tomorrow. He's quite philosophical, and I usually agree with him, except I have to point out that there is one thing that is unchanging and unmistakable, and that is light and mellow Regal Pale. Now, you uncap one of these cheerful Regal containers, and you're going to get that light and mellow Regal Pale flavor every single time, because Regal's brewmasters make mighty sure that Regal stays its light, bright self, bottle after bottle, and happily ever after. As a matter of fact, right about now, it's time to stock up on light and mellow Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers.
Here is a young man that's going to catch that old eagle and run up to Canada right after the show tonight. And up in Minnesota, going to be visiting with you people up there. Sonny James, right here, if you folks... Pigtails and ribbons, Sonny.
When you wore pigtails and ribbons and had freckles on your face, I knew I'd always be in love with you. Those pretty pigtails and ribbons, I was true to them always, and you promised you would always love me too. I may have untied your ribbons, dipped your pigtails in me. I wrote you love notes and carried books alone for you. I think I still see pigtails and ribbons, though you're wearing silk and lace, and I know I'll always be in love with you. Pigtails and ribbons and had freckles on your face, I knew I'd always be in love with you. Those pretty pigtails and ribbons, I was true to them always, and you promised you would always love me too. I may have untied your ribbons, snipped your pigtails beneath. I wrote you love notes and carried books along for you. I think I still see pigtails and ribbons, though you're wearing silk and lace, and I know I'll always be in love with you.
Tell all the folks up there we said hi, buddy. Well, thank you very much. Here is our special guest. It's special guest time right now, as we would like to say a real warm Ozark Jubilee welcome to a little lady that you become acquainted with on Mr. Don McNeil's Breakfast Club every morning, and of course on Eddie Arnold's television show. We'd like you folks to give a nice welcome to a sweet little lady, Miss Betty Johnson. Betty, come in here, will you? And beautiful song, well, a sort of a rousing spiritual type called Do You Know Where God Lives?
Brother, do you know where God lives? Brother, do you know where God lives? He lives in the treetop so tall, lives in the sparrow so small, lives in the ocean so deep, lives in the heart of a baby fast asleep. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. He's with you every day. He's with you when you pray. Brother, do you know where God lives? Brother, do you know where God lives? He lives on the mountain so high, lives on the desert so small, lives in the church where you pray. He's with you every hour of the day. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. He's with you every day. He's with you when you pray. Brother, do you know where God lives? Brother, do you know where God lives? He lives in the coal mine down there, lives in the old house so bare, lives in the mansion uptown. He lives wherever his children can be found. Oh, now I know where God lives. Oh, yes, I know where God lives.
Friends, in behalf of our producer and our crew, our cast, and everybody who contributed to our big community chest show just a few weeks back, I want to sincerely thank the United Community Campaigns of America of New York City for this award. And this fine award, I'm sure you, is going to be hung in our Jubilee office. Thank you very, very much. Well, now, neighbors, I have a tip for you, something you'll want to remember.
Boy, folks sure have been sending in lots of poetry about our friend the Regal bird. Well, now, you take this one, for instance. It says, roses are red, violets are blue. Tippy, Canoe, and Tyler, too. Drink Regal, drink Regal, drink Regal. I guess that's one of those modern poems, huh? Well, wait a minute. Maybe it means, drink Regal. And fortunately, filed right here under FUN is a sizable supply of light and mellow Regal Pale. You know, Regal is a real sudsy source of fun, you know, and light and mellow flavor, too. Yes, sirree, and all you have to do to get in on that fun is open a cheery Regal container and pour. And whether your taste take in prose poetry, or picture postcards, your thirsty throat will love that light and mellow taste of Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers.
Here is a trio of young folks who joined our show just a while back. Maxine, Bonnie, and Jim Edward Brown, two sweet little sisters and a brother, with one of their big songs of the day, Here Today and Gone Tomorrow.
Here today and gone tomorrow. Our love would always be a hit and run affair. I know you love me, but you're just a wonder. Today I love you, but tomorrow I may not care. For absence never makes the heart grow fonder. I get lonesome for someone's company. You're here today and gone tomorrow, and my love in you is just a fantasy. When you're gone, I wish we'd never met, for the memory remains within my heart. You're here today and gone tomorrow. We can't be happy, so I think it's best we part. For absence never makes the heart grow fonder. I get lonesome for someone's company. You're here today and gone tomorrow, and my love in you is just a fantasy.
Say, friends, I'd like to take this opportunity, too, to mention something. You know, we've talked in the past about having our Junior Jubilee some night. Well, tonight's the night, and it's going to be our third half hour, and I hope your station at home is one of the stations that's going to carry it. We think it's going to be a lot of fun, and the kids are all set to go. So this is the night anyway, and we hope you're around to see it. Because you're watching television's #1 country music show, the Ozark Jubilee, coming to you live from the heart.
Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers, invites you to join us next week when we again bring you the Ozark Jubilee.
See the Lawrence Welch Show tonight at 9 Eastern Time over most of these stations of the ABC television network.